Okay, it's 11:30 a.m. already. I can see people outside. Let's give some little time for others to join in. Thank you all for those that are joining. You can see that on the stream right now. Waiting for others to join in. We're starting shortly. Still waiting for people to join in. Then we start. In a little bit, in a little moment, we'll be starting. Um, Thanks. Yeah, waiting for people. Okay. I think we'll be kicking off soon. We'll be kicking off by 4:40. Okay, I can see people are joining in. Okay, welcome everyone. We're seeing you joining in. Um, welcome. Oh yeah, I can see messages in the comment box already. Yeah, Travis said hello everyone. Hi, hello everyone. Jonathan Nathaniel. Welcome, Jonathan. Welcome, uh, Eva Boy, Richmond, Mistro, Akinsude, Iola, I am Tribe. You guys are welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. If you are on live, you can just drop an hi comment and yeah, welcome Anita. Yeah. If you're live, you can just drop a comment or an emoji just to see your name. Okay. People are joining in. Thank you. Ized Art, thank you for joining in. Welcome. Good morning. Uzgege, welcome. That's Usman Nadigoke. Destiny or more. Pleased to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Um, Chidibiri, good to be here. Yeah, same here. Welcome. Salahuddin, Shoaib, you're welcome as well. So very soon we'll be starting, and if you have questions, we can do either of two things. You can either type them out, or you can signify you have a question. A link will be sent, and you'll be able to join us at the backstage to ask your question directly, as if you would not be able to type it out. So it's totally fine. So you'll be able to join us on the backstage and be able to ask your question directly. So we'll definitely love to see to hear your questions. And if you can type your questions also, that's very on point. We'll love to receive that as well. So okay. Yeah, more people are joining in. Thank you guys. Uh Chinelo, you're welcome. Adedeji Abdurazak, you're welcome. Kingsley, you're welcome. Let me see if I can add an audio to be playing behind the background. Okay. Uh, a moment. Okay, so does it support this music? Okay, yeah, so not doing music then. All right. So, okay, who else do we have here? Dara, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I think we'll be starting now. It's just about the time. Thank you everyone for joining in. Means a lot to us. At Native. Yeah, I can still see more people joining in. If you are joining us, you can just drop a message in the comments and definitely be able to call you on. Yeah. Olawa Detunji. Oh, awesome. You're welcome. I am Tribe. Yeah, Motivate Storm. You're welcome as well. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so shortly the let's kick off. I believe others will join us. We kind of have a few things on the agenda today. Most of what we would love to do is to hear your questions and also be able to answer them. Like I mentioned, keep free to probably start typing in your questions. I mean, to put down your questions, you don't necessarily have to post them yet. And during the course of the session, a link will be dropped in the comment box. If you are not just going to be able to, type it out, you can also be able to ask directly via the link that will be sent. You'll be able to join us at the backstage and be able to ask your question. And if you are okay typing out your questions, that's also awesome. And you can type it out. Your questions will be read and also be addressed. So once again, I say welcome to everybody. Um, for today, we'll be looking at some few things, and that's like a major reason for this meeting as well. First, we've started onboarding artworks, and we kind of have some reviews to make on some of the artwork that we've reviewed so far. I know we still have some backlog already. Uh, every artwork will be addressed this weekend. So please do not fret about that. That will be vetted. If there is any information from our end that we need you know, uh, to pass to you, like anything you need to edit, would definitely make that know as well. So, but right now we just go through some of those things that we've observed in the few in the ones we've vetted already, and definitely for those that we've also vetted, we've been able to explain why maybe they were rejected or they are still put on pending. We've been able to do all of that uh, effectively uh, in communicating to each and everyone. So we'll also go to look at the packaging of artworks, of your artwork to send to us, because right now we are getting to that stage already. Then we talk about yeah, spotlights and birthdays. The team have something uh, good for you. And then we talk about the launching, and then we go straight into the questions and answers. Okay, sorry. And right now, I would have loved to. I have my team with me, but it seems almost all of them are not on camera due to one reason or the other. So what I would just be so I have like about 4 or 5 of them online right now. So uh, everyone, let me see if we can just do like an audio hi. Princess, can you just do a shout out to everyone? Sorry, we can't hear you. Your audio. Don't worry. Yeah. So, Alfred, if you are able to, okay. So I have my team with me on the backstage as well. I can see them, but yeah, I think Alfred, are you able to? Do you want to go on for it? Okay. If not, that's fine. So, let's go ahead and shoot in. So, like I mentioned, if you have any question at any particular time, you can drop it in the comment section directly. Um, During the question time, I will that will be looked into. And like I also have said, if you would love to ask the questions directly, yes, you are definitely welcome. We'll send the link when it is time to the chat box, that's to the comment section, where you'll be able to join us on the back end and ask your question directly. Uh, fr- uh, Ask your question directly from the back end here. So let's quickly look at some of the things that we observed in the few artworks that we've rated so far. Oboneke, you are welcome, and Olusoya. So first is we'll be looking at picture qualities of artwork being sent in. So we've observed some things around photo quality, and it's important that we address this because it's kind of see ArtNativ, see the platform, see your account, your profile as your personal gallery, where what you upload is what you want people to see. So quality really matters. Uh, you want people to be able to, like, absorb your artwork, absorb like the texture, the color, the intensity, whether it is on canvas or on paper or on a board. You want that picture to be able to show it to that nitty gritty. So while you are showing us, I think we kind of stick there. Okay. While you're showing us a full picture of your artwork, like frame to frame, edge to edge, you also should include like a zoom in shot that is capturing like the texture of where the artwork is on. So if it's on canvas, you want to try and make it show to us that this is a canvas. You want to zoom in into it to take the picture. So that way, whoever is looking at your artwork is able to tell automatically that this on canvas because it can see that texture. And if it's on paper, the same thing. If it's on board, on a board as well, the same. So that way, your pictures are already communicating. We are not just enjoying uh the artwork, but we are also seeing the depth, the richness of where you painted the work or of where you have your work on. So some of the rules that also we would want you to kind of take notes to use is that when you're taking your picture, let it be in a well lit environment. So you can go outside and kind of have a shoot of it. As a matter of fact, you can even like have a backdrop, like maybe just get a white uh like white canvas, like those canvas that they print billboard and all of those things on. You can probably get something smooth or a white cloth that is not wrinkled, or a cardboard, a paper, like a white paper that is not wrinkled. You can just put it somewhere at the back of your wall and have your artwork on it. That way you are shooting using natural daylight. And the best would have been if you are using studio, like if you actually literally take your artwork to the studio to shoot. We're trying to make some arrangements, especially for artists in Lagos. And if you are in any part of Nigeria and maybe you are even into photography or something, and you think you will be able to have a deal uh, with us, such that artists can come to your place and get their products done at a very cheap rate, please, you can also reach out to us. We'd love to collaborate on that to enable artists to get their products shot at affordable rates. So it's not going to be like the normal rate which you would charge if they were to come directly to you. uh it's if you are open to something like that, we'll definitely love to have that collaboration. We already have one we're talking on regarding for Lagos. So if you're in Lagos, we'll be able to like make that known to you very soon if it's not far from you. And I think during the question and answer, or if you guys can put in the comment right now, I would love to see. And I can see many people joining and commenting. You guys are welcome. We started already, so I won't be able to be calling name in between the presentation. But I would love it if I didn't if you can help like give us a range that you think if you are to go for a photo shoot in a studio, so that when we are negotiating as a platform on your behalf, we can negotiate with that price. What will be like the most affordable price said for photo shoots for your products? If anyone asks that, like if you think of any amount, please put it down. Would 200 with 300 naira be a good amount for you to have a photo shoot? 500 naira, please kind of drop that in comment. So any amount you put in there, that's what we'll be using to try to bargain with the photographers, like the studio. So literally, you'll be able to like take your artwork to those locations, those photographers that are partnering with us, and you'll be able to get your artwork shot at a very discounted price. And as time goes on, you'll be able to like literally walk into our hub or office to get it done for free, or at a very, very low cost. Uh, very, very low cost. So either of the two will is what we those are like two things we are exploring. So please do let us know in the comment section how much you think it's affordable for going into a photo studio to have your product shot. So if you're not using a photo studio, like I earlier mentioned, best is to make use of uh just your outside perimeter in the sunlight, like during the day. Put your artwork there against a white object. For those that are just joining us, whether you are using a white paper, a white cloth, ensure that they are not wrinkled. If they are wrinkled, uh, it's going to be flagged. Uh, then ensure that or you can use a white canvas. That one is rollable, so and you can be certain that it won't get wrinkled over time, or it will take time for it to get wrinkled. And also, you can take your product shots on any wall, but ensure that it is well cropped such that that background is not showing. So what is important is that your artwork is showing edge to edge, from left to right, top and bottom. We can see that very well. And we can see the grain on which the artwork is on. That's if it is on canvas, we want to be able to see that detail. So zoom in your camera to that point where we are able to see it. If you are using a paper, the same as well. So ensure your image is sharp, clear, and not blurry. Capture the true colors and texture of your artwork. That's what I mean by you zooming in, so as to be able to capture that. Keep the lighting consistent across all photos. So we observe that some uploads their work. Some images are like clean, and some images are like a kind of a yellow filter or yellow tint, and so there's no consistency in the images that were uploaded. So if you're uploading 5 images, all the 5 need to look the same way, and it has to look like the way it is with natural light. So the issue there is this: Imagine if somebody buy your artwork and maybe you use a yellow filter, and when you send in your artwork and the buyer is comparing that artwork with what he saw on the on online. The online one has a yellow filter. Probably it's appealed to the person because of that filter or yellow tint. And what he's saying or holding does not have that temperature. Definitely, the person has every right to return the product because you are the one that have literally confused him or like literally confused the buyer. In that sense, you sent in an image that does not properly represent what you have. So while for now we would be doing like the vetting in our Lagos hub, and I think that will continue. I don't see that one stopping, especially for Nigeria operations. Since we are able to have that, we have our operation base in Nigeria, so that will definitely continue. We'll keep checking. So even before we send it out, want to be sure that what have you have displayed in your gallery matches what you send in to us. So if there is a color difference, then definitely it will be sent back to you, and it's going to be at your cost. And the reason is that tint, anyone buying probably is buying just because of that filter you put there. So upload what it is so people know what they are buying, and you are also putting in what you are selling. So there won't be any confusion at any point during the course of the transaction. So use a good phone camera, or you use a DSLR camera. That's the normal camera or common camera that we use. Uh, like mentioned, no filters needed. So the things not to do is don't upload dark, tinted or grainy photos. Don't use color lightings or camera filters. Don't oh wow. Akintoday Emmanuel just put in the chat comment box that the photo shoot he has done range from 10K to 15K in Abuja. Okay, so please, if you are a photographer in Abuja, or you can link us with someone. Let's see if we can make a deal that will bring this price down, maybe to half the price, or something like that. Because it's not just going to be one person now. We'll be able to direct artists in Abuja to you. So we want to kind of leverage on that number and be able to see if we can work on the pricing. Wavy said is digital art accepted for exhibition in the gallery? Yeah, Wavy, yeah, that will be answered. Yeah, definitely. Yes, it is, and that will be answered during the question and answer. That is noted. So please, if you have a range of photo shoots in your area, in where you stay, please just let's know in the comment section. We're talking about photo studio right now, so just to have an idea, and we can be able to, like I mentioned, uh bargain on your behalf for the numbers, and see how that works. So also in your pictures, ensure there are no shadows or glare or reflections on your artwork. Ensure that it is like no shadow casted, no dark, no glare and the likes. So either morning or late afternoon daylight gives the most balanced tone. So avoid overhead so that it doesn't also like cast a filter on your shots. So let's look at framing and presentation. A lot of people made this mistake during while uploading their works. Uh, Also, before going into that, let me mention something here, especially for the framing. If your work is on frame, you need to show a picture of your artwork in that frame. So in the particular frame that you're going to be sending over, the your picture has to to show that frame edge to edge, with the artwork in it. Then you need to zoom in to maybe like a corner of the artwork, zoom in so that such that we are able to see the frame. It's showing the frame, the color, the material, the thickness and all of that. So right now you are featuring on a part of the artwork and the frame. So just like the corner section, just and with that, you are giving whosoever is buying uh, a good visual of what type of frame you are using, and we're also able to tell that this artwork is on frame. So ensure, yeah. So that those two things really matters as regards for artwork that are already on frame. Now, the issue we've been kind of having with people, with a lot of uploads that we've had, a lot of natives that have uploaded their work, is there is a question when you are uploading your artwork, which is can this artwork be framed? So if your artwork is like a 2D, is on a 2D material, whether on a canvas, on a paper, on a board, those can be framed. So your answer should literally be yes. So when you click on yes, then there's more questions to it asking, is that artwork now is it currently framed? If it's currently framed, you say yes, framed. If it is not framed, then you pick the unframe option. Then if it is framed, then you fill in other like the description about the frames. But if it is on frame, you don't have to fill any details. I don't think it will even pop it up. Once you pick on frame, you won't have to fill any details about the frame. Like you don't have to. But if you pick on frame and you fill details of a frame, like a description of a frame, because we observe that on in your profile in your account, when you are editing, you are able to edit every boxes, and that is allowed so that you can have flexibility to do that. So while that flexibility is on, like you have that flexibility rather, ensure that you are properly like describing it. So put, if it is framed, then you have to describe all the frame description. If it is on frame, leave the frame description empty, the color, the width and all of that, leave it empty. You don't need to fill it, so that way it's not confusing. So we've also like put a lot of work on pending because of that description not properly uh, described. So if your artwork can be framed, the answer is yes. Is your artwork framed right now? If it is not framed, you put on frame. If it is framed, you put frame. So please kindly take note. Is very important, so that when you upload your artwork, we can just look through and approve. I mean, as much as possible, we want to reduce uh trying to get back to you and telling you reason why this is on pending or why this is rejected. So that's the reason for this call. And one other thing we'll be doing is we'll be putting this presentation in your profile as a guide, like artwork upload guide. You'll be able to see it in your account very soon, before the launch. So that way, everybody, you can always go back to this and see what is required and upload. That way, you won't have like back and forth. So don't miss framed and unframed version of the same artwork in your photo set. So if you say this artwork is framed, uh ensure that what you are showing is the artwork in the frame. Yes, you can focus on the art piece itself. Yes, that is allowed. But if you say the artwork is unframed and you show us picture of the artwork in frame, not a mock-up one, because we're saying that there is also a way you can have your artwork in kind of a mock-up where you have it framed and maybe being a background on a wall and all of that. Yes, aside from that one, you are free to do, I mean, a mock-up of putting your artwork in a frame, like for presentation purpose, showing it, being in a, what's it called, in in a wall, on the wall, maybe in the room, in the bedroom, in the reading room, in the reception, all of that. Yeah, you are free to do those kind of mock-up, maybe one or two included in your artwork upload. But once you take a picture that the picture is literally taken by you and it's showing the artwork in frame and your description is having it as on frame, then that will also lead to your artwork being on published penned status, pending when that is resolved, before it is now published. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We'll kind of speed up so that we can spend more time answering questions as regards to dealing with this, because not everybody has this issue. So, size, weight, and shipping. Yes. Uh, it is important that you entered accurate dimension of and weight of your artwork, because on the platform, when buyers are to check out, the cost of the logistics is automatically calculated based on wherever they are buying from. So, and the weight and the size that you put in it, you put online, that's what the platform will use to automatically calculate the cost of logistics for them. So if your artwork is on canvas, for instance, I don't think you should exceed 2 kg, especially if it's not on frame. I mean, that's, I'm even talking about big size artwork. And for very small size artwork, I don't think it it should even be up to 1 kg. So, but the thing is, you giving us accurate weight enables the platform to calculate the weight, to calculate the cost, sorry, the cost of delivery. So when, if your artwork, let's say 500 gram, for instance, and you put 5 kg there, the platform will calculate the cost of sending your artwork as 5 kg and not as 500 gram. That way, whosoever is buying literally see the cost of shipping a 5 kg worth of artwork and not as against 500 gram, and that can deter the person from going on with the purchase, because he or she will be able to tell that, oh, this small thing probably should not cost this much. So, and on your hand, you've the weight you've put there already made the cost of delivery very high, thereby discouraging the buyer. So another thing you can do, if you don't want to be going through the rigor of measuring or weighing your artwork, is that you can add the cost of shipping to your artwork and instead choose free shipping. So when you choose free shipping, then the platform will not have to start doing any calculation for the buyer. So it's just a what's it called, a one-time fee that the buyer is paying that already covers the delivery and the cost of the artwork. So that way, you yourself, you will not have the cost of trying to, that's if you don't want to go through the rigor of getting the weight of your artwork. Just add a certain amount that you think will be able to cover delivery across to any part of the world. Let me use that uh, to make that judgment. So, and add it to the cost of your artwork, and it automatically goes. And let me add to on this. So, when it comes to shipment, we are not adding. There is no markup on it to you, and also even to buyer. So, we're giving it at the base price. Uh, we're giving we're going to be deducting at the base price that the logistic company is charging us. And like I've mentioned in our past webinars, we've been able to strike a good deal with the logistic partner we're using. So that is not it's not going to be an issue. cost wise, it's not going to be like when you are sending it directly yourself, it's going to be cheaper. And our commission is not on the shipment. So that is, before we deduct our commission, we'll deduct the cost of ship or of the shipping, like the shipping fee from your what's it called, your placed amount before the commission is removed. So it's not going to be commission on both the cost of shipping that you've added, that's if you add free shipping. So, but if you are not adding free shipping, you have to ensure that your weight is accurate. Okay. Uh, thank you. So, that's for that. On age and relevance, yes. While we know that collectors love evolution of how your work has been, like how your work has, has evolved over the years, but is most of them also invest in what shows where you are, like right now, in terms of skill, in terms of what you're doing, whether your art style has even changed, maybe from just acrylic maybe to mixed media and the likes. Like most will want to invest in you as an artist at where what you're currently doing. So uploading artwork of when you were a trainee, and which is probably like years ago, that may not properly represent your skill, your style and skill level. So oftentimes when we see some artwork that probably has, looking at the time difference, is probably older than 10 years or around that number of years, we've been literally like asking for more details about that artwork. uh Other things as regards to that is, when an artwork, you are uploading an artwork that has been that's probably like that old, then questions start coming up as regards, is the color of the artwork still intact, is the print still intact, is the uh artwork, has it not decolorized, has it not wrinkled, is it not folding already at the edge and all of that. So those questions start coming up, and unless we are satisfied that this art piece is still in good shape, will oftentimes reject it. For those that we've seen already, uh, we ask for more picture evidence to be able to ascertain that that can fly. So, but I would like this, probably we should take note that uploading student error or like your practice work, especially that no longer reflects your current standard, will not be approved and will be rejected. Yeah, oftentimes with a reason. Will definitely give you a reason why that is. So another point that we also observed is watermarks and filters. So for any image you're uploading, let it be watermark free. Keep it clean and let your art speak itself by itself. So if you notice, automatically there is an ArtNativ watermark, and we did not make it so broad, like covering to cover the whole artwork and make it unable to literally people to literally enjoy what they are seeing. We've made it in such a way that people can see the art piece itself, enjoy the art piece itself. So on our own end, if we see any logo, any text, any watermark on your artwork image, it will be rejected as well. And like we've mentioned earlier, there should be no use of watermarks or Snapchat filters or Instagram filters and the likes. Make the picture, make it clean, make it to be natural light as possible. Natural light as possible. Yeah, another point is the point of pricing and presentation. This really matters. When you're quoting your artwork at you know high amount, that literally let's say maybe from 1,000 plus, or even not just the money now, not even about the money. Uh, any amount you are selling your artwork, even if it is $100, it's best you present that artwork in a way that anyone seeing it will appreciate it at that amount. Now, because it's online gallery, people, the buyers are not able to touch, they are not able to see. So you need to give pictures, quality pictures of your artwork as close as possible that represent the value of that artwork. So if you say you are selling your artwork, let's say $1,000 or $3,000, and the artwork picture you are uploading is probably dark, is not crispy, is not clean, is probably not even well packaged and the likes, then literally nobody will be able to value that artwork with that amount. So the best is if you are placing, once you are using, like, especially pricing from 1,000 or close to 1,000, like anything above 500 actually, try and get a photo studio, what's it called, shoot of your artwork. That way to properly represent the value of your work. Anyone seeing it would deeply appreciate it. You can't compare a phone camera and a DSLR camera. The difference is there. Yes, there are some good phones now aside from those ones. When taken in good in sunlight, they give quality in natural light, they give quality, what's it called? Uh uh Photo quality. So aside from those ones, if you don't have those kind of phones, please go to studio. And also the advantage of going to studio is they are able to, like, properly help you trim. You are able to have the artwork on a good background, on and on like that. So that way your artwork is properly presented. And when it's properly presented, the price you are putting to it would definitely match. We've seen some artists that takes the pain, like their artwork are literally like photo studio quality, and those are on point. Immediately we see that, that is, that's the joy of it, is easily approved. So let your photo look scripts, let it be balanced, let it be professional, then that will be able to match with your price. And this notwithstanding any amount you put there, whether 100 or 200 or 300 or any amount you put there, is not the matter. And on the pricing, like we've mentioned in our past webinar, uh, uh, ensure that your pricing is at where you are per time. If your pricing, some of those things that affect pricing are like the size, uh, your own biography, like your own story. You've had, experience. You've been in the artwork for long. You've exhibited in many places. Your stories also increase the price of your artwork. Aside from the size, the uniqueness of the artwork also in what's it called, can dictate the value or the cost of your artwork. So all these things put into consideration. Don't just call an amount. And like we've mentioned in past webinar, if possible, put your price in naira. The platform automatically converts from naira to USD, and to some countries, I think to about maybe three other currency. The artwork is able to, or the price is able to change automatically to the country from which the buyer is viewing it. So if you are viewing it from maybe outside of Canada now, you'll definitely be seeing it as USD. But if you are viewing it from inside of Canada, the pricing will be showing as Canadian dollar, as card. And if they are viewing it in maybe Europe, it will be showing, depending on the country, as euro or as pounds, uh, as well. So we've been able to also like include that in the future. But for other countries that we are not using their currency, it automatically shows as USD, and they can buy from anywhere, at any part of the world. So literally on your own case, if you put your pricing in naira, it enables you to be able to put the right costing. we are not spending dollar in Nigeria, so it may be very difficult for you to like just call any amount when it is just dollars. But when you put it in naira, then you are actually quantifying. And like we've mentioned also in previous webinar, if you do that even in naira, then you can even convert it by yourself to dollars, and probably you can round up or round down or as you wish. So, but first, think your pricing in naira. That will help you to get a true value before you now do the conversion, or you can literally put on the platform the cost in naira, and the platform handles the conversion. Uh, Another thing, I don't know if it's showing right now, but we have a set conversion rate at the back end. So maybe one other thing we'll try to do is probably allow you to be able to see what conversion rate we are using per time. So you can be able to do your calculation yourself and have an idea of what it is. So that's also that. Again, the quality of your picture really matters. So don't use poor quality picture. So kind of this is like an example image of somebody trying to sell this bottle. We can see on the left side the picture quality of the bottle, very clean. You can see all the features of that bottle. You can see like a pipe inside. You can see clearly everything. On the other one, it's kind of just dark. You can't see any tube in it to be able to tell, okay, this has a tube that's the fluid whatsoever you put in it can be able to be sucked out. So that is a very poor image because it's not visually representing the bottle features very with detail. It's too dark. The same thing if you look at the wristwatch, the one on the left is properly packaged. Anybody seeing this wristwatch as it is packaged this way would love to buy the wristwatch. But see the other one just put on a bed sheet. Anybody saying this, the price, the cost of you having this wristwatch in this package and presenting in this way, everyone will sense that, oh, this would be more I mean, this will worth any price you give it to it. But this one on the bed, if you call this one, even if you call it 1 million naira, even if it is original, anybody seeing it in this kind of presentation will be like, no, this, I don't think this is what it. I don't even think it's original. I don't even, they start second guessing what is being presented. So the same thing is this with your artwork. So while you show your artwork framed edge to edge, you can also package it. There are some artists you can browse through other artists on the platform, see how they are even like packaging their artwork. Some people have got put in the extra effort of doing a mock-up of how the artwork will look when you frame it and put it on a wall behind your couch, or put it on a wall in your reception, or put it on a wall to do those kind of mock-up. And applications there are applications for that as well. So you can literally make use of those things to package your artwork, and anyone seeing it will be able to put the value that you are also putting on it. But if you put a lower value, if you put a high price and it's not properly presented, then they start second guessing the quality. They start second guessing the richness of the work itself. So how many photos to upload? Yeah, usually we allow 5, and a minimum of 3, a maximum of 5. Out of those 5, ensure that there is a one full view image edge to edge. So on a norm, we'll prefer if it is 2 of them. The one you use as your featured artwork, that is your covered art piece, should be the one edge to edge. Then among all those pictures you can upload is maybe one picture, one screen, one behind the scene shot. Then a zoom in, a close up shot of the artwork, so that it's showing the nitty-gritty of that art piece. It's showing the texture, it's showing the color, the vibrancy, like the closing shot of the art piece. the edge to edge of the art piece, your behind the scene of you working on the art piece. Those are other pictures you can upload. So it won't just be like your artwork or true. At least whosoever is viewing is able to see your artwork in different form. And also, most importantly, if you are able to do those mock-up that was mentioned, then that also goes well. You can also include that. So just make sure that the 5 pictures that you're uploading, the 5 maximum pictures you are able to upload, ensure that they well represent that art piece, and they are showing the true quality, of it. So another point is your artwork information, your details, your story. Your story is very, very important. Don't shy away from telling your story. They are there because stories are actually what give bias, is what make your artwork, what make what you are doing irreplaceable by AI. As a matter of fact, while presenting, reaching out on a one-on-one basis here, I've been asked that, okay, while is artwork being pushed in this era where there are printers that can literally paint as if it were artwork. There are like robots that can literally paint anything. But one thing I've been able to easily tell them is you can have an AI, you can have a robot do any painting, but there is no emotion connected to it. We are in the AI age where everybody is using AI to do everything. At the point in time when you are using digital AI and all of those things, every human will seek and yearn for another human connection. Why? Because we are emotional being. And when it comes to artwork, artwork is not just for design, it's not just decoration. There's that emotions to it. And that emotions to it needs to be properly communicated by uh uh who came up with that idea in the first place, which is the artist. So that emotions you gave, that story you gave to your artwork about yourself goes beyond just literal transaction. I think you've mentioned this in the past webinars. They go into whosoever is buying it as they sit on their wall. What they are seeing is the story that you have written concerning that artwork. If your artwork is created out of maybe when you had an art break, or maybe you don't even have an art break, but you think it's a story that will sell. Storytelling matters. Oh, this is showing I drew this when I had an outbreak, and is conveying the pain of of having an maybe a romantic outbreak, or a grief of losing someone, something like that. My grandma was I'm very close to my grandma, grew up with her, and when she passed on, I transferred like transfer that grief into painting this, like those kind of story. Anybody buying it that's probably going through grief or anytime is in that moment can literally look at your artwork and find energy, find comfort, find solace in that story that you've told. So story is what differentiates, and that's what literally makes human being like everything we do. So it can be it's not replaceable with AI or with robotic and all of that. Yes, those things will thrive. Some people will enjoy it, but for everyone that also enjoys values, we also yearn for what's it called, emotions. And emotions, it can always be seen by the one drawn with art, the one inspired, uh that that comes out of an inspiration. Those That's actually what artwork is. That's what defines artwork. Every other thing is just printing. So if it doesn't come from inspiration, if it doesn't come from a story, if it doesn't come from a passion and all of that, then it is not. It can't be categorized as an artwork. So your title, the title of your artwork is important. Give it a very good title. Uh, the medium or the material used in uh, delivering that artwork is also very important. So put it there. These are information people want to know, buyers want to see. The surface, we've put a lot of hard work on painting because of the surface. So we buyers want to know on what surface is this artwork being drawn on. Is it on canvas? Is it on paper? Is it on board? We want to be able to tell. The dimensions and weights, the story or inspiration behind the piece. These are what buyers want to be able to tell. Then your own personal story, that's your biography. All these things really, really matter. So while we've not had any incident, but we just thought to make mention of this. If you receive any review from ArtNativ, whether it's a rejection, which every rejected art piece or upload, we've tried as much as possible to communicate it, uh, not in a harsh way, but in a very certain way that you are able to realize what we are telling, why, and what you can do better or how you can do it better. Even if your artwork is put on a pending status, we also and try to explain why it is put on pending. So if you get any rejection or whatsoever, that's not the end of that art piece. Just follow the guidelines that is mentioned, the feedback that we give regarding it, and improve the upload based on those feedback and re-upload. And definitely we'll do the review, and once it's good to be live, then we approve it to be live. So when communicating back, maybe because you saw it as rejection or something, or you saw it as pending, don't take it too personal. Ask questions. We'll be glad to assist, to clarify, to shine more light on those questions, please. Don't take it too personal to make it like, oh, they did not receive my work or they put my work on pending. No, it has nothing to do with anyone. We want everybody to shine. We want your hard work to shine, and the feedback we are giving are also to that. So as a roundup, your art deserves the best. Every photo, detail, and update brings your art one step closer to the collectors, to buyers who really treasure it. And why we are here is to make that connection happen beautifully, professionally, and authentically. And as you know, our tagline being Artistry Without Borders, it's also a promise to you to take your artwork beyond the shores of Nigeria, beyond the shores of Africa, across the nations of the globe, wherever that buyer, wherever that collector is. We want to ensure that they are able to see and they are able to appreciate your work, your talent, and the like. Then packaging of artwork is also very important, that you securely and professionally package your work before sending it to our Lagos office. This is due to handling, whichever uh, logistic company you are using. You need to package in such a way that when they are handling it from your location to our office, it doesn't get damaged. So properly and professionally package your work, so there won't be any damage, and it is well protected uh to get to our side, and we won't have to be having return and back and forth. Please, this is very important. Don't trust the driver, don't trust the logistic company that they will handle it with care. You think ahead of them, that in case rain falls, in case it falls into a ditch and it enters water, think ahead for them. Don't assume that, oh, I'm using DHL, nothing can happen to it. I'm using GIG, nothing can happen to it. Please package it in a way that even water will not be able to enter. Even when it falls, it will not break. Think ahead for these guys. Don't totally trust them, so that it can get to us in one piece, and we can also, now repackage and send to the buyer, and ensuring that it gets to the buyer also in one piece. Yes, and for every email notification for purchase, we'll definitely also include that. So yeah, let's quickly go to this spotlight and birthdays. So we also thought about it that as artists, you are also part of us. You are as much as a partner and not just a vendor on the platform. So we also want to able to like celebrate your special days, dates. While that may not be happening, apologies for anyone before the launch. If you're having your birthday between now and the launch period, let me say, we may not have time for that. But very soon, as soon as we start, you'll be able to see it across our platform. We would love to start celebrating your birthdays by spotlighting your work. Just a brief story. We'll pick the story from whatsoever you have in your biography. Uh, your your photo shoot is very important. Please, everyone, your profile picture, update it. So we'll also be able to make use of those profile pictures for all these kind of things. We'll be able to, briefly talk about your artwork on your day just to celebrate you. So um, we thought to mention that here as well. And please ensure that your story is properly aligned, and also your uh your profile picture is a clean one that you want to represent you. So now we'll move to the next phase, which is the launch, and which every one of us has kind of literally be looking forward to. Just as we've already known, the launch date is 5th of November. It's going to be 5:30 p.m. Nigeria time. Will be time so that it can be balanced across where we believe people will be joining us from. That's across different parts in Canada, in Europe, and US. So we'll make the time a little bit centralized. So just to give you an idea of how the program will go is we'll definitely be having like kind of artist spotlight. Mentioned that we also this artist spotlight will also be given to artists with the highest number of artworks on our platform. The person those will be included as part of this of this spotlight. So your artwork is able to be displayed alongside you during the course of the program. Then we'll definitely also have like a virtual gallery walkthrough where we have like different art pieces showcasing on the during the course of the event. Then we're also going to have like a panel session where we've invited reputable people. We've sent invitation across both Canada and Nigeria. We've started getting feedback already, uh, and we've actually gotten some confirmation from some already. We're still expecting from some as well. So that is also going. We're going to have like a fireside chat. Everything is going to be packaged within an hour, maximum 1 hour 30 minutes. That's what we're looking at, but that's maximum. Oh, sorry, please one moment. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So then we're also looking at doing a giveaway to the audience. So we'll most likely be reaching out to any of any artist on the platform, on our platform that is into sketch, and would whosoever also would have the opportunity to talk about his artwork, talk about himself, and the aim is we'll definitely do like kind of a game uh giveaway on that day. So whosoever wins that will have the artist uh able to draw a sketch of that person. It's not going to be a live sketch, so the sketch will be done. It's just going to be form of a commission, but ArtNativ will be the one paying the artist. So it's a giveaway, like mentioned. So and the art piece will be delivered to wherever the person that wants it or that win it uh, is located. So then also on that day we'll be having some hashtag storm, where will be curated hashtags would have been put together before the event to be sent to you. If you are not on our Discord channel, please ensure you are part of it. The link will be put in the comments or shared in the comments shortly. Please let someone share the Discord channel to the artist community. So if you are not there, please be part of us. You get the information ahead even before it gets to our different correspondence, either via social media or email. So there we kind of out the chat, you're able to ask your questions. You get immediate response from us, and we'll love to those hashtags will be shared there, and we also will try as much as possible to share those hashtags with you from those will be like the artists already onboarded. They will be able to get that. So with the hashtag during the course of the launch, you are able to uh put a certain word that, oh, i'm I'm live on ArtNativ. Put the hashtag with it, put your profile. So if you literally go to your profile right now, on especially when you are viewing it as a buyer, that's the proper way in which you can share at the moment. If you go to your art piece on the platform itself and you click on it, you'll see the profile of you as an artist, and you can share that profile. So when you share that profile, and you put it on any of your like your bio, maybe on Instagram or any platform, anyone can literally like click on it. I'm able to commission you directly. So commissioning you directly through the platform, the benefit you have is that the escrow is part of it, which enables, but it enables trust between the buyer and yourself. So that's more like literally taking giving you that tool, which is the escrow tool, to also be able to use to present yourself anywhere you are. So you carry your profile with you. It has all your artworks. It also have those profile artwork that you sent in while you are onboarding and the like. So literally everything about you, they can easily read it there, and anyone can easily commission or easily purchase your work. Yeah, so that takes us to the final session of this meeting, which is the questions. uh if you have any questions, please there's the time you can type it in. I think I'll be going through the chat. um please, just a moment. Lulu, Princess, please, can you drop in the chat box, or Alfred, anyone, please drop in the comment section on the YouTube the Discord link to join the Discord channel, please. Thank you. Yeah, so let's take some questions. Thank you, everyone. So Wavy, thanks everyone for joining and for listening all through. So at this question time, if you have questions, put it there. If you want to ask the question directly, please just put question, just write question. Then we'll drop the link. You'll be able to join at the backstage and able to ask your question. So with the first question here by Webby says, is digital art accepted for exhibition in the gallery? Yes, it is. Digital art is being worked on. The reason why we are saying digital artists should hold on is because uh we need to make available the I just kind of show the Discord channel on on the screen right now, so you can use that. I'll also try to copy that so that that is showing with with as an admin account, as against showing with the name. One moment. Okay. Yeah, so for digital artists, we trying to work out something. especially on the back end, so as to be able to accommodate your arts, your raw files, no matter the size, whether it is 5 gigabytes or 10 gigabytes or 50 gigabytes. You should have no restriction as to sending that. You should have no restriction as to sending that. So what what is so that's currently is going to be what before launch we'll be having that feature up. uh you'll be able to upload the thumbnail, which is like a lower quality of your digital art, to the platform, and you also be able to upload the original, the raw file, so that immediately someone purchase it, likes the lower quality you put there, but I mean lower in the sense that it's the size is very low and the transaction is complete. The platform is able to automatically release the raw file to the buyer. So that's currently we don't have in place, but it won't take more than 2 days for our developers to be able to push that. So before the launch, that feature will be up. And like we've mentioned, because this question has been asked in our Discord channel before, when that is done, once that feature is up, we will definitely publicize it, both on um, both on our social media profiles and as well uh, on our Discord channel and email to everybody that is on our wait list. So please, anytime, very soon before the launch, that feature will be up, and you will definitely be able to start uploading that. Thank you. That's to Wavy. Timothy Pukola is asking for the link to the portal. So the link to the portal, let me put it there right now. So, oh, come on. So the link to the portal was just put there now. I would most likely delete it very soon, so that we don't want it to be live yet until we only make the link available to artists. So it will be deleted very soon, especially to us as we round up this session. So if you need the link to the portal, it has just been placed in the chat in the comment section. So please just go through, pick the link, and you definitely can access it from there. So once you open that link, go to the sign up or sign in, sign up and onboard yourself completely. Then you can start uploading your work. Soon Work Studios, is the platform active, and does the platform takes video of the art? Yes, the platform is active, and you can upload behind the scene. There is a video upload section where you can upload the behind the scene of your artwork, or any small video about your art piece, either when you are working on it or maybe after production, just a little video. You can be able to do that, and the platform is live, so you can make use of the link I just put in there. Like I mentioned, that is not being publicized yet because we have not fully launched, and with one thing we've been able to do, and this also an appreciation to every single artist that have onboarded in this phase. Really appreciate you all trusting and believing in us, because as the platform was being built, we were also having artists being onboarded. We were doing it concurrently. So that has enabled us to, like, close up the gap. So right now we've had artists onboarded, we've have artists uploaded, we've have artists vetted and approved, showing live on the platform as well. So I must say thank you to every single one that has onboarded before now. And like I've mentioned, you guys are regarded as our pioneer artists, and this, you are the great ones we will not forget or erase in our book. So definitely, we have you guys to our heart, and uh, just to say thank you again. It really means a lot. So on the on the flip side of it, to that question is that the platform is currently active. It's launching November 5 to the public, but for those that have been with us from inception, they already have access to it. So the link is not made public just because uh the platform also is being worked on, like a lot of updates. For those that probably registered on day one, they can tell like a lot of things have changed between from day one and right now. And between now and next week, Friday or Saturday, when the final what's it called, code will be pushed, uh there will also be like a lot of other updates that will be seen automatically. So by next week thereabouts, we'll going to be wrapping up on our MVP one. We are not rounding up on production, or sorry, on features. There are a lot of features that we already have outlined, but at least to get us launched, to get us out there, we've started with what we call the minimum viable product. And that minimum viable product, by next week, we should be done with it. And we start ensuring that every part of the platform is tested and there is no issue before the launch date. And if there is any issue whatsoever, that is also resolved before the launch date. So there won't be, from the launch date upward, we expect the platform to be totally glitch free. Yeah, totally glitch free. So if you want to join, this is the best time for you to join. Best time for you to have your artwork uploaded, uh, and don't hesitate to do that. So everything on the artist side currently works very well. Onboarding and uploading, it works very, very well. If you have any issue, you can reach out. We'll be glad to jump on a Google Meet call with you to resolve the issue, or it's something you can resolve yourself. Usually, most of the issues are maybe the browser or the internet. We've seen that if your internet is not so good, you always have issue using you always have issue using Google Meet. But once you have a very good internet, there is no issues with that whatsoever. Doze, as for the portal link, it has been shared already. Thank you very much. Oluwapalumi Richard. So I had two artworks of same size and price. One was approved, but the other was not approved. Yes, Oluwapalumi, the one that was not approved, a reason would have been sent along with it if it was not, if it has been reviewed. But if it has not been reviewed, you will not get any reason yet. It's probably just in queue, and every artwork in queue will also be addressed this weekend. This weekend alongside. So if you've not gotten any message from us as regards the second one, is that means the second one is probably in queue. And if you've received a feedback regarding the second one, please work on the feedback, re-upload. It will be vetted, and when everything is fine, it will also be published. Is it Art says, I want to confirm if the mail address for feedback is functional. Send follow-up mail on the mail, but no feedback yet. Oh, sorry about that, Isaac. It's actually functional. Artist@artnativ.com. Let me put that on the screen. It's functional. Artist@artnativ.com. Yeah. If you did not get a response, I'm sure we've seen it, and probably it's something we already have planned, or like have it in queue to work on. So it's nothing yet. But if you are asking on a clarification question, I think we do clarify any issues as soon as we get an email for that. As soon as we see, we try to address that immediately. So if there is if you have a mail pending a feedback, it's probably what you put in your mail is already penned down. Like we have it planned to execute, especially if it's maybe like your artwork not yet reviewed. That's definitely is because we have like a set time for that, and all our talk will be reviewed. Like I said, for those that have sent new ones, or those that have worked on the review and the feedback we send, all of that will also be worked on this weekend. Thank you. How Isra says, I've been having some issues uploading my artworks in my profile. I'm 100% sure. Sorry for actually experiencing this issue, but I'm sure that it's due to network. Or if you think your network is not a problem, we advise that you change the browser. Consider using any other browser, probably not Google Chrome, probably. But if you are testing other browser and you are experiencing that as well, then the best is for you to look for a very good internet, like area where internet is strong, and do the upload. Everything one thing we've been able to address is every morning our team tests the platform every single morning. Every morning we test both the onboarding session, we test the upload session, so that if there is any issue, it is even addressed before anybody brings it to our attention. So we try as much to do that. So that's why if anybody reach out, we are confident that it has been tested already, and we can be able to tell you that, oh, it works. It's probably your network, or it's probably your browser. And even for the Google Chrome browser, we've tested on Google Chrome severally, on laptop, on phones, on tablets. We've tested severally, and it works. I we and while we acknowledge some people saying they have issue with Google Chrome, is entirely fine. We are not uh disregarding that. No. But what we've observed that is usually due to network. I think other browser handles are like not too strong network. They handle it more gracefully than Google Chrome does. So just switch your browser or go to a very strong uh internet reception, and you'll be able to have your upload done. And if you're having similar issue as well, please do the same. Richmond asks that is it possible to sign up as an artist and at the same time as a buyer? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do that. And I think even as an artist, you should be able to purchase even without having to sign in as a buyer. Yes, as an artist, you can use the same account to be able to purchase uh as without you having to create a buyer's account. Can you kindly ask that can I change my prices so that I can add the shipping fee together to enable free shipping on a piece that has been published already? Yes, you can do that. All you need to do is just go to your account profile, click on manage on the artwork, then everything you filled concerning that art piece, you are able to edit everything you filled when you are uploading the art piece, including the price, everything. So you can change that. And like I've mentioned, everyone on pricing, please price in Naira first. That way you're able to put in the value. Then you can either convert the Naira to dollar yourself, or you put it in the Naira price, and the platform handles the conversion automatically. Yeah. Thank you. Stay expecting if there's any message. We'll love to address that as well. So I'll be deleting the portal, that's the platform anytime from now. So it will be off. So if you need it, it's there in the comment section already. You can pick it up. You can pick it up from there. So and for you to join the Discord channel, is on the screen right now, and it's also in the comment section. You can literally copy it and join us. We'll love to welcome you and to have you in the community. Okay. In case where there is no more question, if there's any question, let's give some extra time, maybe like 3 minutes or so for any question to come up. If you have any question and you want to ask, maybe you can type it out. Just put the question in the comments, and we'll put a link where you can join us on the back end to ask your question. Okay, I think everybody is kind of clear. So if you have question, you can even just put Q or put an icon, and we'll definitely address it. We'll send a link for you to join us on the backstage to ask your question. Is there like a minimum fee that can be attached to an artwork? Yes, there is actually a minimum fee. Yes, yes. So we don't want, if your artwork is probably less than $100, we advise that instead of you just posting it at $50, at $70, or at $80, don't do that. Just add cost of shipping to it. I'll put it at shipping, well, what's it called, free shipping. So that way, because when you put that $50, you put it at $80, and probably it now costs $70 or $60 to ship. The cost of shipping is already almost close to the cost of your art sale, of your art price. So that's is a little bit it may discourage or deter whosoever want to buy, when he's saying, oh, the cost of even bringing down this art piece is this, so just include that. Please, what platform are you deleting? Not We are not deleting the platform, I mean the link. So kind of put the link in the comment section. We don't want the link to be live now, until towards we only want the link to be live to people that are non-artists, very close to the launch date. So, and we want people that are not artists to be seeing the platform. Most of them either like 2 days before the launch date or on the launch date itself. So that's the reason for that. So, but for artists, you are welcome to view. You are welcome to onboard. You are welcome to upload your artwork. So, pick the excuse me. Pick the link in the comment section. So it's the link that will be deleted. Apologies for that. Thanks for asking that clarifying question. So we are not deleting any platform, Vic. Thank you. So it's just the link. So the link to the ArtNativ platform where you can upload and where you can upload your work is what I said we are deleting. And it's currently in the comment section right now. You can do it to just scroll, look for ArtNativ, and you see the link there. Okay, Mistro, I believe the 7K is for photograph, the picture, right? Photo studio. So if it is 7K, so that means if we are trying to get someone in Ibadan that will be doing for artists in Ibadan, I mean, so we have to get the artist has to be able to do it cheaper than that. So we will work on that. And if anybody have any photographer in your city, connect them with us. What they will benefit is that we would send their contacts, their address to all the artists from that particular city. So if we have a photographer in Ibadan, for instance, we'll be able to send that photographer contact and address to all the artists in Ibadan. Or we kind of collate everything, Ibadan, Abuja, Lagos, excuse me, and send it across to everybody. So you can be able to, go to any of those places and take your photo shoot of your artwork, and all you just need to tell them is from ArtNativ, and you get the price. So as much as possible, also we'll probably put the pricing, the negotiated price on your behalf there, so that way you can have you can be able to know how much it is ahead, and get it shot at that price. So thank you, Mistro. So if anybody have any photographer from any of those location, your area, your city, please, uh on Discord, via email, reach out to us. Our email is artist@artnativ.com. It is functional. So just reach out to us there. We will take it up from there. Thank you so much. Mhm. Um, any more question? So maybe by 15 minutes to one, we'll probably wrap it up if there is no more question. 15 minutes past one, apologies. Yes, in Lagos, we already have a photographer that indicate that we are in talk with already. So we'll confirm, we'll negotiate the price, and we'll also include. So like I mentioned, we negotiate for every city. So maybe for the few set of cities that we have, we'll compile and send it across to everyone. Then as we get more cities, we'll be adding to the list and be updating the list and be sending to everyone. So I said, if you know what, if anyone in Lagos able to tell us how much the photo shoot is, that you get your photo shoot done in Lagos, we would love to know. So that way we can be able to, we know what we are negotiating against with the photographer and all of that. So the aim is to ensure that we get it cheaper than how much they will just you know give it to you if you were to go on your own. So that's the aim. Okay. And like I mentioned, for those in Lagos, you'll be able to walk in very soon to our studio and have your artwork uh photo shoots done directly with us. Thank you, everyone. I mean, it's a pleasure having everyone here, and we really, really appreciate that. If anybody have any question, we still welcome. We still have like 7 more minutes to spend together. If there is any question, we would love to answer. We would love to answer that. We really, really love to. Really love to. Um. Okay. So any question whatsoever, any question, please just pop it up. Any question, just pop it up. Thank you too, William. Okay, so I'm deleting the link to the platform from body now. I believe everyone has copied it. Okay, yeah, Joseph, you have a question. Yeah, please go ahead. So the link has been deleted. Yeah, Joseph, we would love to have your question. Or do you want to ask? Do you want to ask the question directly? We can send you the link. Okay, how is the platform ArtNativ going to be promoted? I mean, in terms of reaching the target audience. Yes, thanks for that question. We've answered that a lot of time, and definitely I'll also be answering that again. So we are going to be both doing that both offline, that is on a one to one, reaching out to collectors directly, to buyers directly, to art retailers directly, and also we also doing that. We've also actually started reaching out directly to them digitally. We've also seen some already showing interest, uh, curators, collectors, and the likes. So we and one thing I'll tell everybody, I think I've said it maybe a few times to people, but not not like generally like this before, maybe in our past events, is that you're onboarding your hard work and everything is at no cost to you. We only make money when you sell. So we are doing everything is because we know how to reach to them, and we are doing everything to reach out to them to ensure that your artwork get to their face, get sold, you make money, and we make money as well. So that's literally what we're doing, and we are already rolling, like taking action on that. We already taking action on that. So regarding getting your work seen to the right people, you have no problem with that. And like I mentioned, we only make money when you make money. So we are in to make money, and that's why we are charging you. We are taking a commission on every artwork being sold, and we are ready to ensure that we make money. And when we are making money, that's when you make money, or when you make money, that's when we make money. So either way, we it's framed. That's that's what it is. So thanks, Joseph, for asking that question. Yeah. Okay. We have 2 more minutes, then we can call it a day. Can call it a meeting. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate uh you joining in, and appreciate all the questions. Thank you, guys. Wavy is asking what's the commission percentage when art gets sold. So Art Native deduct 24.99% of the cost of sale of the artwork. So 24.99 is the commission, and that is well stated in our agreements. When you're onboarding, you there is this artist agreement, and there is this commission. There's also a commission policy, so that also outline what we deduct or as commission from artists and from buyer side as well. So all that are included. So it is well stated. So if you go through those policies, those agreements, those guidelines, if you have any question regarding any of that, we've actually gotten a reach out by someone that went through the agreement and want to understand some terms that were stated there. And if you have any questions to ask about any of those terms, keep free to reach out. We would love to clarify to you. Okay, in case there's any more question. So, if you are not following us, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, uh, and turn on notification for any updates from our YouTube channel. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a blessed weekend. Can see that more people are joining in as well again. I don't know if, in case you have any question, we are still on. We are still on. Maybe 4 more minutes. Let's give extra 4 minutes. If you have any question, let's have it. It's not accepting your login details. I believe you signed up before, right? If you have, and maybe you forgot your password, you can use the forgot password link and to change your password, to update your password. So if you have any issue whatsoever with logging in, with signing up, with onboarding, with uploading your artwork, we'd love to help you. So please don't hesitate to reach out at any point in time. Don't reach out to us on our Discord channel. Reach out to us on email, on our social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of the platforms. You can reach out to us. We will respond to your DM. And in 3 minutes' time, we'll be calling it a meeting. Thank you all for joining in. The first of its kind of townhall meeting uh, in ArtNativ. You guys have really made history. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, 2 more minutes, then we can call it a meeting. Okay, still waiting for. If there is any question in the next 2 minutes, if there is none, we'll call it a meeting. Yeah, so after you adjust any information, if your artwork is live and you adjust any information, it will be removed automatically until that information is reviewed and it is approved back. Yes, that's correct. Well, I believe that's Lawal. Yeah, I think I saw the name. Yeah. So once you make any edits to any of your art piece that is live, it automatically goes back to pending. That's it allows us to be able to review what you have edited and approve if it is still worthy, or if it still needs some tweaking that needs to be done. Yeah. Okay, so it's time, everyone. Thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us in for this one, this history that has been made. Oh, from Worry, thank you, Okemute Kelvin. Thank you, thank you. All right, thank you very much. Any other question? Feel free to reach out to us on Discord, on our DMs, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. And concerning the launch, let's all be there. Um, it's not just a us thing; it's everybody's thing. So let's us be available. Let's repost any of our posts that has regarding the launch. Let's invite. the audiences also to join in. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.